What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Randi Roundup. Today, we have a lot of news, including Donald Trump commenting on the Trump coin, as well as BlackRock bullish on Bitcoin. Ha ha ha. What are the next steps? What are your biggest gainers, your biggest losers, and your Bitcoin update? I've got you covered right here, right now. But first, you know what to do. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this video out with friends, and comment down below if you're bullish on BlackRock and if you're bullish on Trump coin going into 2025. I want to hear your hot takes. Now, we're going to get into your Bitcoin price action, your biggest gainers and your biggest losers. Bitcoin today. Bitcoin rocking on out and maintaining its price action. Now, I'm going to show you the chart really quick to break it all down. Bitcoin is $104,550 as of recording. We are slightly in the red today. Now, yesterday we were closing out at about $106,000. And again, your bearish level to watch is 101.2, 101.1. And we really want to maintain support at least $100,000. Otherwise, we fall back into our range of that 90K, 91K, and 98K. If we fall back into that range, people are going to be quite upset. Ethereum still hovering around $3,200, slightly in the red again today. I'm going to give you your biggest gainers and your biggest losers, starting with your biggest gainers. Your biggest gainers for the past 24 hours are WorldCoin, up 24% because there's going to be an OpenAI deal with our government that Donald Trump announced yesterday. We have 17% up in the green with virtuals. Pudgy Penguins, Pengu up 13%, Radium up 11.5%, and AI16Z hanging in that top 5 with 10% in the green. Your biggest losers are Jupiter down 6%, Caspa down 6%, SPX actually up 6.5%. I don't know why it's in this loser category. And we do have Bonk down 5% and ICP down 5.7%, along with Flare down that almost 5.5%. Big news regarding Donnie T. First, he pardoned Ross Ulbricht, the founder of Silk Road, and he is free from those 2 life sentences that he was set to serve. So a lot of people are happy about that. Hashtag free Ross. Comment that down below too. Now, Donnie T was also asked about his Trump token. I'm going to give you the latest price action on it, but here's the clip first.
Do you intend to continue selling products that benefit yourself personally while you're president?
Well, I don't know if it benefited. I don't know where it is. I don't know much about it other than I launched it. I heard it was very successful. I haven't checked it. Where is it today?
You made a lot of money, sir.
How much?
Several $1 billion, it seems like, in the last several days.
Several billion? That's peanuts for these guys.
Several $1 billion. Is that peanuts to you? Well, it's definitely not peanuts to me, but it might be for Donnie T and his associates. The latest on Trump coin right now. Trump down 8%. $38.62 today at a $7.7 billion market cap. Now, we're all wondering, where is the strategic Bitcoin reserve? Well, Brian Armstrong from Coinbase made a quick comment on it. Here's the clip.
Well, you've had the great opportunity of meeting twice with President Trump. You met him before the election, you met him after. How serious is he about a strategic Bitcoin reserve?
Well, I didn't talk to him about that specifically, but I think he is excited about it. I mean, he really wants to be the first Bitcoin president. Cynthia Lummis in the Senate is actually, I think, the one driving this legislation around a strategic Bitcoin reserve, and I think it's a good idea. The U.S. actually has reserves in lots of things: gold, oil, I think like 27 different rare minerals like palladium and all these things. And so, you know, I think the world is moving to a Bitcoin standard for money. They absolutely should hold. Any government who holds gold should also hold Bitcoin as reserve.
It would only be smart of the United States to have a strategic Bitcoin reserve, set themselves ahead instead of casting it aside and other countries beating us to it. Now, we're also going to dive into something else here, which is the BlackRock CEO bullish on Bitcoin. Here's the clip for that. We have a lot of clips for you guys today.
If you're frightened of your debasement of your currency, or you're frightened of your economic or political stability of your country, you could have an internationally based instrument called Bitcoin that will overcome those local fears. And so I'm a big believer in the utilization of that as an instrument. And so if that becomes true, and you see that it could be a proper hedge against maybe hope securities or equities.
Yeah.
The question is, could you see a 2 or 5% allocation? I was with a sovereign wealth fund during this week, and that was the conversation. Should we have a 2% allocation? Should we have a 5% allocation? If everybody adopted that conversation, but it would be 500,000, 600,000, 700,000 per Bitcoin.
You heard it, $700,000 Bitcoin. If everyone's considering an above 2% allocation to their portfolio. Also, going back to the fact that, again, this is a currency, this is a financial instrument that is global, inclusive, and not controlled by centralized entities, which is pivotal for mankind. We need to break the generational wheel of relying on other people to determine our value and hold our value for us. We're a part of a revolution here, my friends. We have to start embracing it. We have no choice. And again, stop relying on all these centralized entities to determine your value and to determine your worth. We're over that. Speaking of centralized exchanges and centralized entities, regarding Coinbase, which we briefly heard from Brian Armstrong before, talking about on X, Brian Armstrong, with Solana withdrawals on Coinbase having issues, and throwing this in really quickly as an example of why you need to be your own bank and custody your own crypto. People were having major issues withdrawing Solana from Coinbase, again, now missing out on trades because they wanted to jump into the meme coin Havoc. He said that, or Coinbase had, backlog triage transactions should generate quickly. If your transaction got canceled, retry it. And he said, it's clear we need to step up our game. Brian, my guy, step up your game. There's also a lot of exchange competitors to Coinbase that were noting, hey, come to us. Our Solana withdrawals are quick. And again, we need proof of reserves on exchanges to make sure they have the supply in order for people to keep trading it. That is a huge thing. And again, please make sure, if you haven't yet, take your crypto off of the exchange and put it in your own wallet. I was actually having a conversation earlier on the Randi Hipper show with Seth, aka Mind Your Biz, about self-custody and education regarding that. So if you haven't seen that podcast, please make sure to go check out the Randi Hipper Show playlist and check it out. I've also posted my Newsmax hit regarding the SEC and their new crypto task force, which could be very bullish for the space and spearheaded by Hester Peirce, who is the crypto mom and maybe adopting us as her children. And I mentioned that on the Randi Roundup yesterday as well, so I won't dive too deep into it. But overall, I know this was quick. I know this was snappy, but this is the hot takes. These are the news, and this is the headlines from today. And I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching. If you enjoy the Randi Roundups, please smash a like, subscribe to the channel, share this video out, friends. Give me those Trump predictions. Give me those bullish on BlackRock opinions. If you're bullish on them, are you not? And are you bullish on Bitcoin in 2025? We're going to get after it. I will see you tomorrow for the Daily Zest. Have a beautiful day. Stay zesty. Peace.